You're watching Forget Being Cool.
Let me tell you something, John. Donkey Kong, it's a terrible arcade game.
Donkey Kong, more like Donkey Schlong.
It's time for the button discussion.
Do you have a better one?
No.
Okay,
No,
good.
I don't. I just wanted to say Donkey Schlong.
Hi, John.
Hi, Dave. I don't like you saying what you said because
You can say that, but oh God. Let's see. I know
dude,
this guy.
that game like saved video games.
I so disagree with that, though. Like I know.
History tells you.
I know the history tells me this, but I don't understand why.
Because one, back in the day, this was relatively advanced, whereas now it's kind of like, I don't understand. But it's a good game. It's well done. You get to be Jumpman,
Mario,
who later became Mario.
tell me why you like this game. Like I know a guy who built an entire MAME cabinet in his basement just to play this game.
I'm not like a huge fan of it, and I don't really go to it very often. I do enjoy every once in a while because it's, I don't know. It's just like one of those challenges, like, can you get from A to B? Okay.
I can't, though. I can't get from A to B.
Well, key one, jump over barrels.
Got it. Figured that out.
There you go.
Except, when I'm going up the ladders, for some reason that the barrels that are going down the rails fall on you. So
Yeah.
you need to be going up the ladders at the right time. It's John, people are going to see this footage of me playing this game. They're going to be like, oh my God, Dave is the worst gamer in the history of the world. It's like I was never like up the ladder as far as I thought. And I would have to like climb up more and then I'd get hit by a barrel because I was going too slow. I hate this. I don't like it. Like I've never had fun playing this game. I
don't know what to tell you because it's not a bad game.
But it is.
But I mean, we could go back and forth on this forever.
Tell me, I'm more curious, John, because obviously you like it and enjoy it. Like what? Like I understand that there's people who like to chase scores in this game. Like I get the appeal at its core, but I am so awful. Like I feel like I don't even understand how to get up the ladders properly enough. This is
okay.
We talked about Punch-Out last week, John, right?
Yeah.
And I said how I felt like I never got the hang of Punch-Out until I went back to it for this, right? Donkey Kong is this game that every time I see it, like every time it's in an arcade or every time it's in a barcade or whatever, I'll go over to it and I'll give it a shot. And every single time that I go to this game, I'm like, I still don't get it. Like I played a ton of old classic 80s arcade games, and I know that I'm not good at them, but I never felt like, God dang it, I don't get it at all. Like I don't get the appeal. I can jump over the barrels just barely. I never can get up the ladders properly. The fireballs, I don't understand the pattern. I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you, Dave. It's not that complicated. And like, yeah, it's difficult to get really far in the game. Again, I mean, I'm not good. Don't get me wrong. Like I might die a few times in the first level maybe, but
okay, good.
It's not like it feels like you're making it out to be so much more than it is. Like
but it should be this deemed arcade classic. Like maybe this is one of those times where its history has overvalued it to me, right? It's like going back and watching one of these classic movies and being like, this is supposed to be one of those greatest movies of all time, but I don't care and I don't like it.
Well, it's fine. If you don't like it, that's fine.
Oh,
right?
Well.
But it's still like a well-made game, and it's still a very important game, and it's still a game that if I'm just sitting there and it's sitting in front of me, I'm like, sure, why not? I'll play it some. It's not a game I'm going to seek out to go play.
Okay, that's my question. Like there are people in the world that I know, like personally people I know who love this game enough that they feel like they built a whole arcade cabinet just to play it with the arcade setup. Basically just to, and obviously he's very good at this game.
Sure.
And like his high scores are very on the higher end of this game. Like, he can sit down there and play it for 4 hours straight. You know, I don't understand that. Don't get it. But I've seen, kids pick this game up and get way further than me. So maybe
but you could say that about any game.
I could say that about any game. It's very true. But I want to understand the repetitive. I'd understand if it was just I wasn't good at it, right? It is a lot that I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
But usually in these classic arcadey kind of games, I feel like the ones that I love are ones that, because I'm not good at any of them, the ones that I love are ones that give me that one more time, let's do it again, I'm gonna get a little bit further this time, I can do better than that kind of feeling. And I I feel like every time I do this I get worse.
Okay, well that's weird. I don't know what to tell you, Dave. I mean, especially the first few levels. I mean, the barrels are coming down in pretty even pattern, if I remember correctly.
The barrels are not as much of the problem until I'm underneath or trying to climb up a ladder, and then I realize they fall down the ladders. If you're on the ladders, but if you're not on the ladders, they don't fall down.
Well, then you wait until a barrel right when it goes by, and then you go up the ladder. And you go up the shorter ladders. Because if I remember correctly, there's multiple ladders.
Uh-huh.
It's been a while.
But see, that kind of information is valuable to me. If go down the lane further to go up the shorter ladder, because that'll do you better. I don't know.
You should be able to look at that and be like, oh, that's what I need to do.
Yeah, you see, that's what people who are good at games say, John.
I think that's what a 3-year-old would say, Dave.
There's broken ladders. I don't understand the purpose of the broken ladders very much. Is that...
It means you can't climb them.
I understand how that works. The question is, are they there so I can climb up them if the fireballs are there? Is that the only purpose of them?
They're also there just to screw with you, I'm sure. But yeah, you could climb up them to get over something, I guess.
Is that the point, though? Or, am I supposed to jump over everything?
John, I don't know who it is that designed this game. I don't remember who that was. I'm sure I've read it once in a book. You could go find them if they're still alive and ask them. Hey, why'd you do this? Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, good. So can somebody send me the manual for this game? Will it tell me how to play it?
Yeah, it'll say run, jump over barrels, go up ladders. What do you need? Left, right, up, jump. What else could you possibly need for a manual for this game?
An explanation of why people enjoy it?
Oh, in that case, you need to read a book.
Oh.
I'm sure there are books out there all about that.
I've read plenty of books about how this saved gaming. I think the NES itself saved gaming. I don't think putting this on the NES should get a lot of the credit, which I feel like it does.
No. This on the NES was not where the credit was. It was when they started sending out these arcade cabinets and everyone started going apeshit over it.
Mm.
That is what brought Nintendo up. Yeah, nice. You like that?
Good job, John.
It's what I do.
I'm glad that I've played it. I'm glad that it's accessible to play. I think the coolest way I've ever seen it being played is that arcade main cabinet in somebody's basement. I think that is the way to play it.
Yeah, the way to play it's definitely on an arcade cabinet.
Which is kind of sad.
Why?
Because that seems hard and difficult to find.
Except you get
the bar,
an arcade controller.
We could do that, John, but that costs lots of money, and this game isn't worth lots of money.
In that case, just make a MAME cabinet. I'm gonna do that one day.
I will too, when I have room for it.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Anyway, Dave.
Anyway, John, don't play this game. Just remember it fondly and think of it as a game that people like and enjoy. It's not a game that's worth your time.
Sure, Dave.
There's better games to play now.
There are better games to play now. But I don't think this one should be bashed.
I just like to rile up the people. That's the point, John.
I know.
Anyway, Go play Punch-Out because we played that last week and that's more fun. And I feel like I'm getting better at it by the day.
Yay.
Yay. Don't play this. I can't get good at it.
All right, Dave.
Bye, John.
Bye, Dave.
For more great discussions, hit that subscribe button or visit forgetbeingcool.com.